Hello everybody, this is Sean here with another StarCraft 2 replay. This is Game 4 in the Gigabyte land between EmpireHappy and Grubby. And this is going to be on Terminus, the special edition of Terminus for the GSL. I believe the special edition entails the rocks to the third, if I'm not mistaken, making it a little bit easier to defend. That said, it's going to be close spawn at the top o'clock position. I just love doing that. At the 12 o'clock position, it's going to be EmpireHappy, and at the 9:30 position, see, I'm picky. At the 9 o'clock position, it's going to be Grubby. Both teamless, both very good, and both very, very much Gosu. EmpireHappy and Grubby playing a bit of tug of war here. Grubby convincingly took the first game, and EmpireHappy convincingly took the second game, and Grubby then resorted to the I hesitate to call it cheese, but basically it wasn't a proxy, it was a hidden 4-gate. It looked like he was gonna 1-gate expand or 1-gate robo of some kind, and instead a couple minutes after the expansion should have gone down, a Hellion from EmpireHappy saw the natural of Grubby and thought, wait a second, there's something wrong here. And like 2 seconds after he said, wait a second, something's wrong here, he got a flood of warp-ins into his base, and that 4-gate absolutely tore him up. So yeah, let's see what EmpireHappy chooses to do. The 15 Nexus going down for Grubby. And let's see if he chooses to put down a second barracks. It looks like he's not going to do that, but I'm sure he will do a little bit of bunker pressure, because you absolutely have to do that against a 15 Nexus, because that is just so greedy, especially in PvT, where Terran can have so many units really, really quickly. So yeah, gonna send out that SCV to, actually just to make a supply depot. Just gonna make sure that probe doesn't try and jump him while he tries to make the supply depot. Gonna make that factory, and gonna do a 1-1-1 opening again. Let's see if he goes this time for the Marine Tank Banshee push that I've been raving about and sounding like a complete idiot in doing. Seriously, like, it is a very, very good timing push, and it's very hard to handle. I don't know why EmpireHappy hasn't actually tried it yet. Especially, I think now that he's in this position, he's probably going to resort to that. Maybe, I don't know if he wants to play a macro game. Grubby definitely has fantastic macro. Always is building those workers. Always making those units. I don't know why I made an army supply. We're like 4 minutes into the game. Going to be making a second gateway and a very, very late cybernetics core. Of course, with the 15 Nexus, you do have to delay that tech quite a bit, but you do get that economic edge. Let's check out the units. Yep, 1 Zealot to 1 Marine, and other than that, both players just making workers. SCVs and supply depots, right? Making 2 more barracks, so not going for 1-1-1. Actually going for 3 racks, 1 factory, and Hellions. EmpireHappy does love his Hellions, but of course, Hellions not very good against Protoss units. Very good against Protoss workers, because workers are workers and workers die. But I definitely would have to question the utility of Hellions. Of course, in a macro game, there's so much more for Hellions to kill, and the Hellions actually going to be able to take out this Zealot. And I guess we'll just have to see what happens. Got the starport finally going down, so I guess it's a 3-1-1 opening. Yeah. Gonna put that factory down. I feel like this is a very, very good factory placement, forcing that choke up into the natural, making it really easy for the bunkers to focus down any attacking units. Meanwhile, the Hellion's just gonna go out, get a little bit of map control, get a little bit of map awareness. Of course, Protoss units are relatively slow, and there's nothing aside from that trusty Phoenix and that trusty hallucinated Phoenix that can really, really be all over the map at the same time. Just be from one place of the map to the other really quickly. And the Hellion's just going to get a little bit of scouting into the front line, And it's an interesting wall that Grubby has here. Just like, no, you will not scout into the space. Not at all. And I do like that. Meanwhile, you've got just got fairly standard playing, just the same way as he did in Game 1, I would say. Got that medevac coming out. Got a couple Marines, not going for a high Marauder count, instead using those tech labs for the trusty combat shields and stim. Let's see if he actually... Yeah, I just started the combat shields. So we're just going to switch to production, just so I can keep a nice, close eye on that. Getting the missile turret up, I don't know for what exactly. I guess to deny the observer scout is always nice. Not getting an expansion down at this point, 8 minutes in, I would definitely say EmpireHappy going for a high unit count, high Marine count especially. And I wonder if he's going to back that up with Banshees. It doesn't look like he's going to, because tanks and Banshees definitely need those tech labs, and he doesn't seem to be lifting those off anytime soon because he's got this tech going down, and it looks like he might be going for a purely Marine push. Or maybe he's going for a really late expansion. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen this sort of... He's definitely behind in workers. I mean, I think 43 is a little bit higher than 28, and so he's opting out of the worker lead, the macro lead, once again, and I don't know how this is going to pay off for him. I guess if he doesn't even have an engineering bay down, so even Grubby getting that upgrade advantage, so it's looking like this is shaping up to be a repeat of Game 1, in my honest opinion. But he does have that combat shields and the stim and all that good jazz. And it looks like he's going to be going for a purely Marine push. Stalkers are good against Marines, but one Stalker is not very good against 15 Marines. And I guess we're just going to have to see if this ball can hold off this giant Marine stim force. Definitely wants to have a healthy number of medevacs backing that up. But he's going to have to wait for that. But he doesn't have any time to wait, and he's going to go straight in for the push. And I don't know if these Marines... I actually do know if these Marines will be enough to break that Stalker force, and the answer to that is absolutely not. Just going to get that Observer Scout and going to make that expansion incredibly late on the expansion. And I feel like EmpireHappy is finding himself behind in every aspect of this game. And this is really just shaping up to be yet another version of Game 1, where Grubby just gets ahead and stays ahead, the Artosis style of play. And yeah, these Marines just going to come right back, and EmpireHappy going to go for a drop. And I feel like this is definitely the best option for EmpireHappy, finding himself behind in every imaginable way. Going to want to break up that Protoss force, force him to cancel the third Nexus first, delay that third, no matter at whatever cost. See if he can stim up, get that killed, but he's not going to be able to. Definitely going to get the cancel on that. But the cancel, of course, is valuable. Every bit helps. That is 100 minerals lost for Grubby. And let's see what this medevac decides to do. A ground armor level 1 going down, and still not even an engineering bay for Grubby. And this is... Grubby's going to have to make a lot happen with this attack. And got this Protoss gateway force right here. Grubby doing a great job splitting up his forces. Going to have to gets a couple of probe kills and doesn't lose any Marines. Now that is not incredibly big, but at the same time, it is... Every little bit helps, and every little bit makes a difference. And anytime you get a free probe kill for absolutely nothing, definitely something you want to take. If EmpireHappy can keep this going, he can find himself back in the game in no time. But Grubby is sort of catching on and just macroing his heart out. Let's see the army supply. EmpireHappy still has the advantage in army supply. So if he can just keep picking off, he almost picked off the Stalker, but he did get that Stalker kill absolutely free, and doesn't look like Grubby is going to be able to take out this medevac, so very, very good engagement for EmpireHappy. And that's exactly what EmpireHappy needs. He needs to keep this army supply ahead, and try and whittle down this worker supply as much as he can, of course, when you get that economy. But this worker count is just going up and up and up and up for Grubby, and this is not a good situation for Happy. He needs to do some more damage, but it just doesn't... it looks pretty bleak, guys. I mean, he's got that third base mining. He's got tiny gateway forces across the map, just protecting from this marine heavy play. Meanwhile, these Vikings coming out going to be very good against those Colossi. I really don't know if this will this could be enough to break a Protoss force, but at the same time, you've got level 2 going down for Grubby, and that is absolutely huge. He is going for the all-in. He is taking all of his SCVs. Let's see how much he has mining. He has 2 SCVs mining. He has 7 SCVs mining. He has to do a ton of damage with this attack. And there's not much damage he can do with purely units, especially with those upgraded forces. That's the nice thing about Colossi, is that they do so much damage, and they rely on a ground unit upgrade. It's going to take out both of those Colossi with a fair amount of ease, but not before they do so much damage to the Terran Ball. And those 2-2, that 1-1 upgrade with 2-2 about to finish in just a minute. And I feel like EmpireHappy, his window from disadvantage to really disadvantage is going to be closing really quickly. He's lost all his SCVs. He's not going to have any mining at the end of this attack. He is making no workers, so he's absolutely positively all in, and he is going to kill another worker. Each worker is good, but he's just going to lose all of this, and he is going to GG out of there. And there was absolutely nothing Happy could have done. So well played from Grubby, staying so far ahead in his upgrades. And I feel like Happy just misplayed that in his back row. If he had just gotten those upgrades, that attack would have gone way differently. Of course, it does cost money, but at the same time, even having it's simply not worth it to get an extra Marauder and maybe another Marine. I mean, you're going to have that gas anyway. He's only... I guess an extra medevac is nice, but at the same time, you don't take the damage, so why do you have to heal it? You can just get the upgrades, and I feel like the upgrade disadvantage is really what killed Happy in the series. So that's going to be 3-1 for Grubby, who's going to take this best of 5 quite convincingly. And with that, I am going to go watch the BlizzCon Finals. I hope you guys are too. I hope you guys see this after watching the BlizzCon Finals, and you guys are so excited that MVP finally beat Nesty. I'm just kidding. That Nesty finally took it to MVP. I really have no idea. I'm uploading this after the finals, but of course I have not watched it yet, so I'm just going to go watch that. Thank you guys for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Dislike with feedback is always nice. I do like to have that constructive criticism. As I am still a newbie. Yeah, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. This is Sean signing out.